contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
Target is apologizing and removing a children's Halloween costume after it was widely criticized as racist. The images of the costume are being compared to racist caricatures, evoking blackface. Target now acknowledges the costume should have never been for sale, saying, "As a company, we got this wrong, and we are deeply sorry. We know this is especially hurtful for our Black guests, team members, and partners. Removing the costume is an important first step, and we are looking closely at how this happened."
We're cutting up cars today.
It comes 1 year after the company's controversial move to roll back its diversity, equity, and inclusion policies, which sparked protests and boycotts by shoppers.
We need to hold larger corporations accountable.
One Minneapolis area business leader claims this new costume controversy is an indirect result of Target's DEI decision last year, saying, "You rolled back diversity, so who's in the room now to say, hey, this is wrong?" One commenter on social media saying, "The amount of people this costume had to go through to get approved says a lot. What year is it?"
Hey, you, pumpkin candle, $5.
Is he with the store?
Oh, I'm with the deals, baby, $5. Candles, cookies, blankets, 5 each. It's fall, y'all. Come dance with these prices. See you at Target.
Now, I don't know if you are offended, but I'm sure that we can find many of them that will be offended by that, because what I've learned is that a lot of people just get on the internet every damn day and find something to be offended about. Have you noticed that? There is not a shortage of people who are not finding something to be offensive about. Now, I have to give a warning because we want to try to do things the right way. Some of the things that I will be showing tonight may be offensive to many. Not that I really care, but if you are offended about something, it's for educational purposes to prove the contradiction of the phony outrage. Now, you can see children, men and women who work being gunned down. You can see them attacking innocent people, running in stores, running out with things. Every freaking day, you can see some of the way they're acting in public, and nobody ever says they were offended. That's what's offensive to me. See, some of you should have been offended when the church allowed Hillary Clinton to go into the church and quote an old James Cleveland gospel song, "I don't feel no ways tired." They wasn't offended by that, though. They wasn't offended if that Joe Biden says you ain't black if you don't vote for him. Isn't it funny that the black folks, the ones who get, this is not all black folks, it's a certain group of them that's always offended by something. It don't matter what, they look for stuff all day. But here's the kicker. Now, I know you find this hard to believe, but I know this as a fact. I've even told blacks that I knew, I'm talking about in person, I've told them this. They'll go get either some black person, just everything is about black and black and black, or what they'll do is go find the guilty white that knows how to instigate them. I bet you any kind of money it was a white liberal who came up with this thing, probably trying to get the DI program back in. Because you remember in 2024, I think it was Walmart, Target, Harley Davidson, a couple of more, decided to do away with their DEI programs. What better way to get DEI back in than to act like the reason we're having this stuff going on is because we don't have a board of DEI people who are not qualified. That's what they probably want, because I believe that the whole Texas Roadhouse thing, either a white liberal started that or some back to African Negro. started that. It could have been the Southern Poverty Law Center, because they're good at starting this fake racism stuff going on, Jesse Smollett stuff going on. But I don't even know if the story it was created by somebody who was really a racist. Well, they probably was, because it's probably either a white racist or a black racist, but they're probably liberal, and they like to instigate stuff like this, because nothing gets the coloreds upset more than pretending like they're going to do something. There's a video going around on, I don't know if they're playing on YouTube, but I know it's going around on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. There's a guy who works at Popeye's Chicken. You may have saw it. He pulls his pants down and passes gas over the chicken. That ain't getting passed around because he's a person of color. He can't be racist. He's a person of color. He pulled his damn pants down and farted on the freaking chicken, and nobody's really talking about that. This fake story that we have no credible evidence to prove that the story is even accurate. We don't even know if the story is really true, but they ran with it because that's right. And they all making reaction videos. And I said, look at these little dumb Negroes. They'll just let anybody get them worked up over anything. If people know how to pull your chain, they will constantly pull your chain. They know what to get you upset, and it never fails. They keep getting them upset. They just get themselves so worked up. Oh, dare you, we never going to shop there. They don't care if you come in. All the ones who's doing this probably they don't want your business anyway. Have you ever thought about that? You're not welcome. I told you this story about a guy that I was working with. I was supervising him, and we had this contract that you could pick one of your employees for 6 months to go over to another facility, and he never came to the job because he was on salary anyway, but we would send him over there. If he had any issues, he would call me. If he needed any help, I would send a guy over there. But he would be gone for 6 months, and he didn't know that nobody at the place liked him, because nobody liked him. That's why I sent him over there, because no one liked him. He was a pretty decent worker, but nobody liked him. He was obnoxious. So it was funny. So when he finally came back, because some people don't know they're obnoxious, and some people don't know how much you have a disdain for them. So when he finally came back, he was doing something. He was irritating somebody. He started again. So I called him in my office. I said, come here, I want to talk to you for a minute. I said, did you notice that you were gone for 6 months? Nobody told you they miss you. Nobody said, we're glad to have you back. Have you noticed that? I said, if anybody else is gone for 2 weeks, when they come back, people say, oh, we miss you. They'll say something nice. I said, that proves that nobody likes you. Do you know, I was shocked that the guy actually changed his mindset, because nobody ever told him that before. I like being brutally honest with people. When they are an asshole, I like to tell them. When they're doing something obnoxious, I like to tell them. I don't care if I work with it. I just tell you. You know what? Nobody likes you. Have you ever thought about no one likes you? See, I think we have a society now that people pretending like stupid people are smart. And the problem is that we've always had stupid people, and we always will. But here's the problem. There used to be more vocal people who were smart or used common sense or logic or God-fearing, and they would speak up. I think the smart people or the people who got common sense are either they're tired, or, they say it's not worth my time, or they're busy with their families. They don't have time for the fight. And so the dumbasses get louder because they think they're right, because nobody's challenging them. See, this is the whole thing with the Texas Roadhouse. Do you not understand that there are at least about 100,000 Texas Roadhouse employees? The initial post said 400,000 of these white employees were going to spit and stick their finger in your food. Well, the first thing I looked at is that it said, let me go see how many employees they got. Bam, I'm done with the story. I know it's false. Because you said, no, don't try to change the story. The original post said 400,000. Now somebody said, well, whatever they 400,000, whatever 100,000. No. The first part of the story is false. That's what you don't try to skip over that. then they're going to post it. What evidence do we have, credible evidence we have to prove that any of these people actually work at Texas Roadhouse? Of course, they may have some people that worked at Texas Roadhouse who may be racist. They may have blacks who work at Texas Roadhouse may be racist, Latinos, Asians, and whites. But here's the point. You don't know if the story is true, so why run with the story like it's true? Because you got to find something to be offended about. Just like this damn, this little freaking Halloween costume. This is blackface. I don't care. How about that? And the Negroes will get so upset when you tell them, I don't give a damn about the costume. I just don't care. It's just amazing to me how much they just find stuff to be offended about every freaking day. But when they're acting a fool like a bunch of freaking wild animals, they say nothing about that. We got some of that tonight for you. Because they'll do some of the most vile things. And you look online, nobody's really offended about it. I said, isn't that interesting? Nobody seems to be offended about these people acting like they have lost their ever-loving mind. You're not even offended by that, right? But we're offended about some little costume. First of all, I don't even think it's that offensive to me. It's not to me, it's not. Because I don't go around looking for racism under every damn tree. But it seems like some people find every damn thing every freaking day. They wake up in the morning, let me find something that's racist. This is racist. Did you see what happened? And they got a certain group of other morons that they follow around. There's a little white liberal who, all of them who was following the Nolan Wells case, all of the black idiots go get the white idiot and they're following this. I forgot her name. And I'm saying she got everything wrong, but they're still following. She's so smart. She's a private investigator. I've been saying this for years. White liberals are the masters of these black power people. I'm talking about the Back to Africa ones. But if you really notice it, they always been like this. They always were, they were the real coons and cotton pickles, but they try to call everybody else that. Because if you're still supporting the Democratic Party, you don't have to support the Republican Party, but only a damn fool who's a person of color would possibly be still following the Democratic Party. And I don't care if it's your mammy or your daddy. It's just the fact. The truth will set you free. I always find it funny when people give a, well, my daddy, I don't care. I don't care which one of your family members. I got family members who do it. I don't care about them getting upset, so why would I care about yours getting upset? It's plenty of them who watch me. I got friends I've been doing all my years. They get offended about a bunch of stuff I say, but you go talk to them, ask them, do I care? I don't even care about them getting upset. It's some of them don't even talk to me anymore, but I don't care. You're not that important. You just think you are. Your mammy thinks you're important, but I don't. They think you have to have an approval by them in order how you act. I don't care about you getting offended about something. It's not worth it. Some of the stuff you should be getting offended about, they'll never get offended about. Like, for instance, let me just give you one example, because I got many today. I got many examples to show you. But what I want to know is why none of them ever get offended about some things like, let me see the first clip I have. This fella right here. I want to know why nobody gets offended. Let me see if I can find him here. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Now tell me why they don't get offended about a dude acting like this. See, they're not offended about this kind of acting, but you're offended about a freaking Halloween costume. Get the hell over it. I don't care if you get offended. I really don't care.
Dave Reeve ain't taking out, folks. On Dave, I need a motherfucking, no, I don't want no pops, nigga. I want some motherfucking blue Gatorade.
Now, look at this kind of action right here. Now, any civilized person should be offended about anybody coming in here. First of all, I wouldn't let you in my store because you no shirt, no service. They used to say that, but they're kind of afraid to say it because they'll get outraged. But see, some good pain on an SOB usually calms them down real quick. Just a little pain. Put a little pain on, they be okay.
This nigga, delicious nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
You see that? The person working in the store will say, what's wrong with you? He calls him the B word and asks him what's wrong with him.
Ah!
Now, no offense, but I've seen creatures in the zoo that act more civilized than this. Just gonna say that.
Fuck you, nigga. What the fuck is you gonna do?
All of this for no reason. Just uncouth for no reason. But this is not offensive, but the Halloween costume is offensive.
Fuck this Ice Mountain, bitch. What the fuck you gonna do, nigga? What the fuck you gonna do, nigga? What the fuck you gonna do, nigga? And I got flowers for you, bitch ass nigga. And
See, this is not offensive, but somebody with a costume, and Target is dumb enough to apologize. I said, go ask your mammy to apologize. I'm not apologizing for anything. I've done anything wrong. It was meant. If you got offended, I say get over it. How about that? How about you get over it?
I got flowers for you, bitch ass nigga. Hey, check it out, nigga.
See, this is not offensive to him. Now, if this was a white man and it was a black person working in there, it'll be offensive then. You got to understand that. It's only offensive when the whitey does it.
Blue slushy, nigga. Blue slushy.
Watch this. He's going to stick his mouth under the slushy machine.
Weak ass blue slushy club, nigga. Blue slushy, bitch. And on Daily Green, bitch. Hold on, folks. Bitch ass nigga.
Can you believe this? This is where we've gotten in America now. Now, fake posts about the Texas Roadhouse get you really offended. A Halloween costume that can really be attributed to what's that little movie they got about the smile or whatever? It can be attributed to that. But I don't find it offensive, and I don't care if you like it. And if you think I'm a coon, your mother is a coon too, and she's a cotton picker too.
Wow, nigga. On Daily Green, you bitch ass nigga. I'm finna go get these flowers to my bitch. I love her, nigga. Hey, we gone, nigga. I'm giving these flowers.
Now, see, that's not offensive right there. Oh, no, that's very civilized acting. He's a perfect gentleman. He's got flowers for his girlfriend. He's going to go find his B who he loves, and he's going to give some flowers to her that he stole. Not that he paid for. He stole flowers. He loves her so much that he stole the flowers so he can go give it to him. Isn't he romantic? Romeo and Juliet, do. Samson and Delilah. Yeah, he real romantic. Now, that part is not offensive. Can't say that's offensive right there. No, sorry, Bob. That's not offensive at all. Here's one I'm talking about it.
Target, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
See that? Start the video off playing classical music. Target, what the F is this?
Why are y'all selling this racist ass costume?
Don't buy it. Don't shop there. Just say, I'm not going to shop there no more.
And then y'all got a black kid in this fucking costume.
They're giving a black kid work. So if it was a white kid in there, they'd be saying, why they didn't do it for a black kid? I don't understand why they trying to discriminate against the black kids. The little boy, black boy got a job. What's the problem? He working.
Knowing damn well that it's blackface. Y'all got this black kid.
Well, Whoopi Goldberg, when she was dating Ted Danson, he did blackface, but y'all didn't care about that.
Posing like some Jim Crow minstrel.
Do you support the Jim Crow party? Because one party is the Jim Crow party now.
Blackface type of shit from back in the day. Look at what it really looks like.
The classical music is a great touch.
This is what this looks like. It looks like blackface. And
well, it doesn't look like blackface to me. And I don't give a damn, because if I'm not going to shop at a place, I'm just going to say I'm not going to shop there. I'm not going to act like I'm so offended. Oh, I'm offended. But some black getting killed, murdered, gunned down, you're not offended with that, right? You're not offended with this.
Was a mother of 6 who beat cancer twice, raising her family here in Chicago.
She beat cancer twice. This is a black woman. Guess who killed her? The white supremacists, I'm sure, right? It's got to be the white supremacy.
West Side, and it was not too far from her home when her life was ripped away. Her family tells me she was an innocent bystander walking to the store when gunfire erupted blocks away from where she was standing.
10 seconds is all it takes to think about the outcomes of recourse of what cause other people pain and heartbreak. It's just not right.
A family left in heartache on the day they're grieving one loved one who died exactly 8 years ago. Now they're being forced to mourn that loved one's daughter, murdered not far from home.
I ain't never thought that we'd be in this place again. It just don't make no sense. That was my last sister.
Shell casings.
See, isn't this the funny part? Like, I want the same kind of attention for this as the Nolan Wells case, who we don't even know if anybody murdered him. I want the same kind of attention that the Carmelo Anthony case. Innocent woman on her way to the store, some freaking YNs shooting each other because they're cowards. They can't shoot very good anyway. And if you got a problem with your ops, run up on him and get him. Make sure you got him. Shooting innocent people. I want to see if Ben Crump take this case. Oh, wait a minute. There's no whites involved. I'm sorry.
Scattered across several West Side blocks illustrate the brazen barrage of gunfire unleashed Wednesday, killing 2 people, including Joanne Perry.
Snap right up under you, right up under your nose on a lovely day that she loves to do every day. Let's go play lottery. You know, she just want to go outside. You know, because she battled these conditions and she overcame them. And all she want to do is just live her life. You know, and to be gunned down senselessly over something that didn't have nothing to do with her.
Family members say the 64-year-old was walking to a store at Jackson and Pulaski to play the lottery. That's when Chicago police say just before noon, 2 suspects approached a 25-year-old man who was standing about a block away near Adams in Pulaski. At least one of those suspects, police say, pulled out a gun and began firing at the man, hitting him multiple times. Police say they later found Perry a distance away, shot in the chest.
This is not right, and they need to do something about it. Like, these young kids don't care no more.
They don't care because of the leadership. The only time they care about Black Lives Mattering is when Whitey does it. 13% of the population is Black. 4 to about 5% of the ones who's doing all the criminal. They're responsible for about 54% of all murders in the country. 3 or 4% is responsible for more than 50% of all the murders. And these bastards get on TV telling us how they are offended about a damn costume. Really? Your priorities are really screwed up. And then you get upset. I'm just going to point out the obvious. I don't give a rat's behind about no damn costume. I just don't care about it. What I do care about is that this innocent lady, 64 years old, she had beat cancer twice. And beating cancer twice, when you're living in the concrete jungle, this is what happened. She's on her way to buy her lotto tickets. And next thing you know, some YNs goes and starts shooting, kills this innocent woman. No outrage. We don't see no press conferences. I mean, Christine Wells is still doing press conferences right now. And we don't even know who in the hell, if anybody did anything to her damn son. But they're saying we want justice. Well, what about justice for this young lady? They don't never want justice for the right damn thing. This is why you can't clean up your damn neighborhood. And then everybody else wants to be your friend. All the other fake YouTubers get on here trying to kiss you behind. That's why you ain't doing that. You need medicine. See, a lot of times medicine don't taste good, but it's good for you. That's the only way you're going to get better is to take your damn medicine. But they don't want to take their medicine. They want to get on the internet making all these reaction videos to a fake story about Texas Roadhouse, getting upset about some damn Halloween freaking costume at Targets. And then they'll get mad about, I don't give a damn about the costume. I just don't care. Not offensive to me. I don't give a rat's behind about it, to be honest with you.
Chicago police say the suspects got away in a black sedan. 28th Ward Alderman Jason Irving tells me that police are looking at surveillance video of the shooting, while Perry's family is pleading for the gunman to turn themselves in.
Yeah, hold your breath on that one. Waiting for the gunman to turn yourself in. But let's worry about that costume.
This look like Jim Crow shit. Y'all love playing in our fucking face. Fuck you, Target.
They love playing in our effing face.
Is once again in the hot seat for this debacle. This is what happens when you take people or you don't have people in the room that looks like us. You end up doing some shit like this.
When you don't have people in the room that are like us, she says, you're doing some stuff like this. Well, what about all the people you got in the room in your neighborhoods, and that's not stopping nothing. They look like y'all, but you're trashing your own neighborhood. I really don't understand such outrage, offended about everything. You know, I would not spend all my life just finding stuff to be offended about. I don't understand living a life and every morning you wake up, you say to yourself, let me go find something I can be offended about. You know what? I haven't got offended in a whole 2 hours. Let me go look on some of my favorite agitators' social media and see what they're talking about so I can get worked up with them. And then they'll go find something. It's just one thing after the next because you're unhappy. You're ungodly and you're unhappy. That's why you keep on every freaking day. It's the same damn thing. But here we have, do you have any outrage? 64-year-old woman who beat cancer twice, gunned down for no damn reason. Now, why don't somebody get upset about that? I want to see if Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton. Matter of fact, we want to ask, let's call Tyler Perry to see what he paid for the funeral. You know, let's pay for the funeral on that. Since they like to pay for the damn funeral and stuff so damn much. Get on my damn nerve with that. My man, Eric, hit us up. He left me a statement. Let me read it for you. I mean, appreciate you there, Eric. Eric says, my life has been a lot better since I removed myself from the red pill. Tried to tell you a long time ago. I've been more compassionate, empathetic towards people. I have more opportunities and have better relationship with women. I remember when I told Eric a while back, because he was watching these, quote, dudes from Red Pill. I said, all of them, and most of them ain't nothing but a bunch of frauds. I said, they ain't never really had a girlfriend. And if they did have a girlfriend, they had to pay her. So now they online acting like they Mac Daddies or something like that. I said, stop listening to them fools. Them fools is fake as hell. I told him that. I told Eric that. I said, them dudes fake as hell. Don't listen to nothing they say. Fake as can be. You know what? I forgot to thank somebody the other night when we went off. Let me see if I got, because I think I put it down here. What did I do with it? I said I wanted to make sure I thanked him. What did I do with it? Did I put it? I don't tell me I didn't save it. I thought I saved it. I didn't save it. Damn it. Because there was somebody else who hit us up right before it was on Rumble. And they hit us up. Let me go over there. And I forgot to give them a shout out. But it disappeared sometime on Rumble. Oh, damn it. Dang. Must have started talking. I got to remember who it was. I'll find it in a few minutes. But I want to play some more clips of let her finish talking, telling you how she's offended.
Target is already facing intense backlash from the black community, and then you turn around and put something like this in your stores for Halloween. Make it make sense, because it fucking doesn't. You would have never, ever considered this if you had someone in those back rooms that look like us, that understand us, and know how this could be offensive. So like I said, Target is once again.
Okay, I got a question on what you just said. Okay, let's evaluate that. Okay, I'm good with trying to evaluate what you said right there. If you had some people, because I got a couple of clips I want to show you since that's your scenario right there. Miss Dolores, good to see you, Miss Dolores, and thank you so much for all that support, Miss Dolores. God bless. She said, love you guys. Miss Dolores did. Now, she just said something. If they had more people who looks like us, she said, us. She's talking about black people. She said you wouldn't have no violence and stuff in the hood. Okay, let's go see. because I got a couple clips, all black neighborhoods, and I'm see if this is that it. No, this is not it. Let me see, bro. Okay, let's check this. I can't let you too much of it because they act too much. I mean, like too uncivilized. Yeah, let's look. They're throwing stuff at the police officer. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's white supremacy right there. Look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Watch this. Man minding his own business. Watch this. Look at that. And they're cheering him on. Yep. If they had people who look like y'all, it wouldn't have none of this stuff going on, right? Oh, I got more. Don't worry. If we had people look like y'all, is that what you say? Let me see if this. Now I want to see. I'm gonna show you because I got a little girl who got the smartest mouth towards somebody. Here's another one right here.
Oh, she's dragging that hoe.
Look at this. She's just dragging her by the hair.
Oh,
Yep, that's white supremacy right there. If only they put them in charge of stuff, the neighborhoods could be much, much better if we just put them in charge and get whitey out of the neighborhood. It could be a whole lot better if we can do that right there. Here's another one. Let me see here. What did I do with the other one? Yeah, here it is. Look at these white supremacists. Look at them. These white supremacists, you racist whites, you crackers, you. Look at these crackers out here fighting. Look at these crackers fighting with their bunnies on. Look at them. Look at them. That's a damn shame, you white racists, you freaking white racists, you. Look at them. Number white racists. Only if we put them in charge of something. Oh, we can clean up these neighborhoods if we just put them in charge of something, because they'd act so civilized in their own damn neighborhood. If we only can just get them in charge of stuff, get them DEI programs back in there, everything would just go to peace. It would be no justice, no peace. We have peace right here. We have peace. Now I got two clips. Now these are a little bit longer because one of them, there's a lady. I don't know what the white lady was doing in the neighborhood. Some kind of signs. This woman asked, a black woman walks up and asks, "Do she have some money for George Floyd campaign or something?" I mean, like, like we supposed to donate to the George Floyd. I didn't know he had some kind of whatever he has. Let me see. This is the one. Yeah, this is it right here.
No. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. We want to know, what do you come around this area for? Like, do you give anything out to our community, to the George Floyd? We just want to know.
There are other people besides George Floyd, such as their children innocent and in jail.
The lady says there's more people besides George Floyd. She don't want to hear that. George Floyd is a saint. You must have forgot he's got his wings and stuff. He's saint. He didn't do any of this saint stuff until he died. He waited till he was dead to do all this saint stuff. He don't want to be doing all this saint stuff in heaven. The Lord needed another angel, so he called George Floyd home. That's what they actually believe.
Derek Chauvin, you know what? You kind of look like him. You do look like him. You look like, are you trans?
I'm just a regular chick.
Are you just a regular chick? I'm sorry. Somebody did some fucked up ass procedures to you. But Derek Chauvin murdered George Floyd on the fucking ground.
She said, Derek, because you know they're trying to get him out with an appeal, because they're saying he didn't really murder anybody. Boy, they don't want to hear that. Boy, you racist, you racist.
For 8 minutes and some chance in front of the whole fucking world, and we got more white people that stood with us other than you. I'm sorry, were you molested as a kid? Did your father fuck you or something?
Isn't this crazy? She just walk up to this woman and start attacking this woman like this.
Because for you to act like that and to come up here and talk about Derek Chauvin, bet you look at a fucking slide, you dumb bitch.
The woman's really not scared. Now, she probably should be, but she's not really scared. She thought the woman was going to run away and get scared. But the best thing you can do is sometimes don't get intimidated, because they feed off your fear.
Get off this block. Take your shit and get the fuck off this block. Go to the park. Go to the park. But you ain't coming past this bitch. Not while Big Rock is here.
Her name is Big Rock. A woman named Big Rock. She seems very feminine. Big Rock is her name. What's your girlfriend name? Big Rock. That's a female? Big Rock? That sounds like a male's name. She packing? Big Rock is her name. Ooh, that doesn't sound very attractive. If you just get the image in your mind, you don't see anything. If you listen to this voice and she said her name is Big Rock, you're not going to say, I bet she's very, very attractive. Her name is Big Rock. That sounds like a lovely name. Very, very feminine sounding name. Your woman's name is, if I had a friend, he told me his girlfriend was named Big Rock, dude, I would never stop making fun. What's your girl name again? Fool, if you don't change your girl name, Big Rock. Sounds very sexy.
Big Auntie, a.k.a. Big Auntie. Now,
AKA Big Auntie is in the house too. I'm sorry, in his house.
What? You look like a man. Look at you, look, yo.
She said she looked like a man.
Zoom in at her toes, yo. Zoom in at these motherfucking feet.
She got a filthy mouth too.
Them shits look like fingers. E.T. phone home. She's racist. Get her.
He says she's racist. What did she do racist exactly?
Get the fuck off our block. We don't need you today. We might need you tomorrow, bitch. You better not. Yes, I
The lady says you're the racist.
am. And I'm proud of my race. And you know what it means?
So she says she's proud of it. Everybody, I guess you should be proud, but you should be bragging about it because you had no choice and you had nothing to do with your race.
You know what it means to be racist? It means you proud of your fucking race. Black people are better, smarter.
Well, why can't she be proud of her race then if you're proud of yours?
And we work harder, we're stronger than you, nigga. And stop.
She called the white lady a nigger.
Mixing and fucking with our black men. Leave the black.
Wow. Wow. Now she's in charge of the black men.
Dick alone. I bet you want a big black dick.
My God, she got a filthy mouth.
You better not come back. What you say? What you say? What you say? What you say? Oh, you touch me? Bitch, I'll smack the shit out of you. In the face. But I wish you would.
She said, I'll smack you back in the face.
Bitch, I'll rap. Bitch, get your motherfucking hand out of here. What you want? Bitch, what? What's up, bitch? I'll wail up on your ass.
This is crazy. This is crazy to act like this in public for no reason. But you offended with a Halloween costume. You offended with a fake post talking about Roadhouse. You don't even know if it's true. I've never seen so many people that will latch on to unsubstantiated facts that's not a fact, or so-called facts that they'll latch on to and they'll just run with it. Oh, they got new information out. Nolan Wells, I think the girl named Katie did it. We found out she had a bathing suit on, looked like this girl on the boat. I say, you people it gets tiresome. I don't know how you have the energy to keep up this kind of focus on BS. Damn, you waste all your energy on stuff that's not even worth it. Like this, I played this one right here, some on the on our video with the Texas Roadhouse.
Come on down. You the next contestant on. Y'all finna fuck around and find out. Come on, Simple with Auntie. Let's talk about ignorance, y'all. For it to have a group going around saying that, certain employees at certain Texas Roadhouses will be.
She said ignorance, and she believe a fake post that has no validity in it. This is so funny. These people crack me up. Now, you know what's funny? I'm gonna let this one play. But there's a rapper named Yo Gotti from Mississippi. Not Mississippi, I'm sorry, Memphis. He's from Missouri. And no, I'm sorry, he's from Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee is where he's from. He has a restaurant, and he says that if you're not 30, you can't get in now. Because even he know, and he's a, quote, gangster-like rapper. He said, I don't want him in there. Now, nobody's even said anything about him not wanting anybody under 30 in his restaurant. It used to be 21. He raised it up to 30 because he said he don't want them in there either.
Spitting in black people's food and making sure that their food doesn't come out the kitchen onto their table the way.
I love your bunny too. Do you got some other colors? Next time you need to wear the red one.
That it should come out the kitchen and come on the table. Why are we the most hated? We ain't did nothing yet.
We ain't did nothing. We ain't done nothing. No, we don't never do nothing. They just picking on us for no reason. We don't go tearing up stores. No, we don't do none of that. I had a video where they was doing crash out at the CVS. I think it was New York. A bunch of YNs just running in and out of different CVS, trashing the thing for no reason.
I win this shit. But
if they give her a free freaking Texas Roadhouse a gift card, she'll be up in there tearing that damn bread and everything else up in there. Girl, quit playing. If they give you a free damn gift card to go in there, it's a $150 gift card. Here you go. They raise it. I want to just go see for myself. She'll be right up in there eating all smacking loud as I don't know what.
Now y'all want to play with our food, you know? And then it's a Caucasian group on Facebook that's choosing to say that they want a food with our food at Texas Roadhouse. Keep in mind, the black dollar is powerful. And most black people...
Every dollar is powerful. I didn't know it was black. I just thought it was green. Because if I own anything and somebody want to come in and spend their damn money in my establishment, you could be the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan as long as you're not in there disrespecting. I don't care if you're Black Panthers. You could be in there as long as you're not in there disrespecting. The dollar is green. You can be from La Raza. I don't care. The dollar is green. As long as you come in and being respectful, I don't care nothing about none of that. Well, I want to see what you're feeling. What kind of dollar do you have? A black dollar or a white dollar? I don't really give a damn. It's green.
People can whip up what y'all got going on at Texas Roadhouse at the house. What we go up in there for is them damn rolls. We love them rolls and them.
I told you to go get them rolls. I told you. If they give her a gift card right now, that girl be up in there buttering them damn rolls down, smacking loud as hell. Bring me some more iced tea.
That cinnamon butter that goes on them. That's what we'll be going off up in there for. But we'll figure out how to make them rolls.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. You'll be right back up in there.
That cinnamon butter at the house before we sit up there and let anybody attempt to play with anything that we have to consume, baby. You ought to know. In the African American community, I speak for all of us when I say.
She speaks for all of us. Well, you don't speak for me. And well, you might do speak for the African American community because I'm not African American. You want to be clear on that. Quit that stuff. And I've never been a slave. This is what gets me about these people. There was a clip about, I think it was Angela Bassett. She was on a movie a while back. Let me see. I think I may have that clip. Hold on a minute. It's a little short clip because I shortened it out. Angela Bassett was on, I can't remember the name of the damn movie. Let me see if I got that clip. She said, I ain't never been a slave.
My family weren't slaves.
Are you so sure of that?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they owned slaves.
Oh.
You know they ain't like that. She says, I ain't never, matter of fact, my family owned them.
My family weren't slaves.
Are you so sure of that?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they owned slaves.
Oh.
Mom, don't say that.
Say that thing. Oh, and you're proud of that.
Oh, no, I'm neither proud nor ashamed. It's just an immutable fact.
See, that's what they don't understand. Some things is just an immutable fact. And they'll get mad some of them. At immutable facts, people will get more upset with that. She said, I'm not proud of anything. It's a mutable fact, but I got nothing to do with that. I was telling Clever this today. I said, I can go back. I'm just saying for me. I can't speak for everybody else, but I just speak for me. I said to her, I says, I can't go all the way back because I don't do that. I don't mind other people do all that, the DNA test and all this stuff. But I personally knew, first of all, I knew my mama's and my daddy's mother and father. I used to spend the summer up there with both of them. Now, if you look at my mom and dad, that's one generation. Their mother and dad, that's two generations. And I briefly knew one of my mother's her grandmother briefly. I was small. But here's the thing. On my mom's side, my mom, my grandmother and my granddad on my mom's side, I never heard them talk about racism. Now, if someone was racist, they would say it. On my dad's side, my granddaddy was born in the 1800s. My dad's dad. And my grandmother, I think it was 1907, she was born. I never saw, these clowns talk about racism more than my grandparents talked about it. And it wasn't because they were scared. And then you go to my dad's and my mom. Never heard them always talking about it too. But this new generation, they go to these universities and indoctrinate their dumbasses. And then they get online with the same damn stuff. Now, why didn't they talk about it that much? And then they said they were scared. No, my dad wasn't scared. I guarantee you that. Because what you guys are making it. If you go live in Africa or one of these other damn countries, Somalia or something, you'll come back with a great appreciation of America. But all they got. See, we take basic stuff. You remember when they had what's the soccer thing called? The World Cup. Remember when all those people came from the UK over here? People came from Australia and different places. All the people would say they was lying to us about America. This is the greatest country. When they go, he said, y'all don't know how good y'all got it over here. You can have something so good for so long that you don't appreciate it. Because these people was raised too easy. These are professional protesters, professional whiners every damn day getting online. Most of them can go look in the icebox, get them something to eat. Probably didn't even put it in the icebox. Most of them turn the light switch, you got lights. You got running water. Our homeless people are overweight, but they're still talking about how rotten America is. Now, America is not perfect. And nobody ever claimed that America was perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect country. If you want perfect, well, you got to go to heaven to get perfect, but you're not perfect here. And these people will whine and complain as if they got it so damn hard. Things are so bad. This was no racist. If it was so racist, you wouldn't be running your damn mouth on the internet. Do you understand that? When it was really racist, you couldn't run your damn mouth on the internet like this. You damn sure can keep running your mouth like that. But I want to say, now this is the funny part of this clip right here. Because Angela Bassett and her husband starts talking French. And the woman starts quoting Chaka Khan, don't voulez-vous que je say. I never can say that word, but I know it's French. The song by Chaka Khan.
You know something? You're crazier than I thought you were. Here's another fact, honey. You need to get off your high horse. Come on back down to earth, because, baby, you black, okay? Right. You're black. Oh, you black.
Oh, you don't come into my house and tell me what I'm supposed to do. Je vais faire sortir cette femme de chez moi.
Non, maman, ne fais pas ça.
Oh, no, they're not trying to voulez-vous coucher avec moi, c'est choix us.
I thought that was funny. But they online. They online every damn day. The same freaking thing. Racism.
Facing backlash for this costume. It was listed under Target's in-house Hide and Eat boutique collection.
That's right. Hide and Eat boutique collection. You should be happy. Little black boy getting him some money.
Now, social media users were quick to note that it's striking visual similarity to the 19th and 20th century racist minstrel imagery and archaic jigaboo dolls, which it absolutely does. And
I bet you any kind of money, either some educated Negro went and dug this one up because she sure didn't know about it, or some white liberal professor drug it up and showed it to them. They said, sure do. It sure do look like that. You right, boss. You right, boss. It sure do look like that, boss man. I should be good, boss man. I get real upset, boss man, as long as you tell me to, boss man. Tell me what to get upset about, boss man.
Looks like the model that they put in this costume is also black. Make it make sense because it doesn't. This isn't even cute. It's supposed to be.
I think it is cute. I like the costume. I think it's real cute. I ought to go get me one just to irritate the hell out of you and wear it. Do a video wearing the damn costume. That'll get you real good. I gonna put that costume. I'm gonna do a video. I love this costume. This is my favorite costume. Go out in public, walk around with that costume on.
We don't play about our damn food. We never have and we never will. That's
You look like you don't play about your food. That's for sure.
why a lot of us kind of look like me. You know, a little bit.
Nope. We're not gonna do that. A lot of them don't look like you. My baby Clever do not look like you. No, do not look like you.
On the fluffy side, because we have never played about our food and we will never play behind our.
Can I give you a little hint, Auntie? The next time you do the video, could you at least take that off your head right there? Could you just take that off your head for me? You take it off your head because I'm distracted by that bunny.
Food, baby. So Texas Roadhouse gonna have to clean this up and really, really fast because
they apologize. See, this is what Texas Roadhouse says. Well, Texas Roadhouse says there's no validity in it, and Texas Roadhouse is now hiring. They're hiring somebody to go investigate this. There's nothing to investigate. It's a hoax. Just like Jesse Smollett was a hoax. That's what it is. So there's nothing to damn investigate. But she thinks it is.
A lot of people gonna stay their ass at home and stay away from Texas Roadhouse. And again, when you take the black dollar out these restaurants and stores and everything else, they're highly affected. Yeah, but that means that our community needs to step on up, baby. Start making some food like Texas Roadhouse makes on.
That's a good idea. That's the best idea you just said. Now I agree with her. Instead of complaining, go make your own food. Then go get your own restaurants and do that. That's a good idea. Then you ain't gotta worry about them racists over at Texas Roadhouse. You make your own damn food. Now, they got blacks who got restaurants, so I don't understand why y'all are upset. Even though there's no validity in what y'all was saying, you haven't proved any case. Nobody's given me a shred of evidence. Not one freaking shred of evidence. I'm going to get Clever to send me something because I forgot. She just reminded me. There's something that Master P, the rapper, says. Because one thing I like about Master P, and I like Master P, from New Orleans, he's a New Orleans boy, but he went to school for the University of Houston, down here in Houston. And the one thing I can tell you about Master P, every time somebody tried to get him to play the race card, he said, I don't do the race card thing. And nobody tries Master P like that because Master P will fight. And he'll put hands on you. Because he says, I'm not going to go with the race. So he said, I just like to do positive thing, and I'm not offering all this race baiting. Now, how many rappers will say something like that? He said, I'm not offering that race stuff and going with the race car. I don't do all that. I just want to make some money. He said, just let me make some damn money. That's what I want to do. I ain't got time for all this racism stuff. Just show me where the money is at and we can make some damn money is what he said. He said, I'm not concerned about making everything about races. I want to earn money. That's the mind. If you stop worrying about all the other foolishness, maybe you could. It just don't make any sense. You're just so consumed with that. It's not a good look for you, and it's kind of cancerous too, because if you keep doing that every day, it starts seeping down in there. Now, if you find something that's really racist, I mean, you can identify that, but stop acting like. Now, I think I got another couple more clips, and let me see here, because some of this stuff, and I always wonder that people who just post this kind of stuff every day. Now, there's some whites on Twitter that do it, just post the same kind of stuff every day. Let's see here. I want to show you. This is the smartest mouth little black girl. She's from Louisiana, until you can tell by the accent. But the daddy is got a new wife. She's white, and the 3 daughters is black. And this girl is talking smart as hell, and the daddy is not correcting her. I want to show it to you. Let me see if I got it here. What did I do with it? I said, ain't nowhere in the hell you should let your child talk like that.
Ma'am, that's my name.
Now watch this. This little child right here is talking. She sounds like a grown woman almost. But watch how smart her mouth is.
Ma'am, that's my name. Okay. That's your wife?
Yes, that's my wife.
You dropped Brooke mom for her?
No, I met Brooke's mom way before I met her. I didn't drop Shara for her.
I hope this is a skit. Because I just can't believe that a daddy would let his daughter talk like that to his new wife.
No, Shara cheated on him if we want to be technical.
She didn't need to know that. She's too young for that.
Either way. I mean, she wanted to throw a shot at me, so I'm just saying.
So you got stooped to her level to that young age?
Oh, it's down to her level now? That's pretty
Because
cool.
you're a grown up. She's a child.
Okay,
I could get on your level too.
Oh, well then you're becoming up. Okay?
Stevie, but yes, that is better.
She must not know me.
Oh, well, welcome to my world. Now you know me. Okay?
Where you met her at? You must have met her when you was in that other state somewhere? What it was? Utah?
No.
Iowa?
I was in Montana. When I did meet her in Montana, I met her here in Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you would have met her somewhere where they ain't had no black people because...
Wow. Wow. Nice family.
I know.
Okay, somebody says the man's niece. Okay, she got a smart ass mouth. I know that.
We're glad to
Beautiful
have you
family.
back. I'm glad to be back to see you girls.
You glad to have that attitude back?
Oh, well, look in the mirror when you say that one a little bit, okay? Because
But you just met her.
I
not
know,
each other,
she just
so-
met me, and you saw the attitude that was coming from that.
I'm not a that.
Well, okay,
I'm
you said
a
you
girl,
married that about me.
and my
so-
name is Stevie.
Oh, well, why you roll your eyes when you say that? You annoyed your own voice coming out? Because I am already.
Guys, can we just
Oh,
watch
like,
watch it. Early in the morning,
Stevie.
you just got back.
Stevie.
Cousin Larry,
Stevie.
cousin
No,
Larry,
Stevie.
cousin Larry.
No, listen to me.
Y'all have to be pranking me.
Stevie.
That's your wife?
See, there we go. That is your cousin, right?
That's your wife?
You see what I mean? It's
Stevie.
disrespectful all the way around, okay? So when you're
Stevie.
in my house, you show respect.
Well,
okay? We're in
well,
our house.
Your house.
That's-
Yes,
that-
we are married, so it's
My
our
cousin
house.
house.
Our house.
She says my cousin house. It ain't no way I'm gonna let no little cousin of mine, no child, talk like this. Oh, she says the Country Wayne skit. Oh, good. That's a skit. I didn't realize it was a skit. Okay, good. Because I couldn't believe this girl had such a smart mouth. Christine Lynn over at Facebook said it's a Country Wayne skit. Well, good. I'm glad this is a damn skit because I thought it was a... Because this little girl got... First of all, she sounded like a grown woman. Then she got the smartest mouth.
Then you show respect. But apparently you were raised in a zoo and don't know how to act.
In
with
what
it.
zoo? I ain't raised in no zoo.
Okay, then show that you're a human and not an animal.
I am a human. I'm talking, right?
Well,
I got
that's
2 feet,
debatable.
2 legs.
That's debatable.
I mean, 2 feet, two arms.
Bethany.
Look, you got me stuttering over my
Bethany.
words, and I don't like
That's
that.
Bethany.
You
Okay.
should just zip
You
out.
better ask the last person what happened when they tried to argue.
Stevie,
I don't
look at
know
me.
nothing.
Just cut it out for a minute.
Get your wife.
Stop dancing with a child.
Yeah.
Don't.
Well, guys, I was really hoping this went better than, how's this going?
Me too. I wasn't
Because
expecting
you
company.
have
Not
been-
not to be rude, but I wasn't expecting you.
Well, that's on Dad's court.
Oh,
So
look in the mirror
you're
once
being
again.
rude. All shade being thrown.
It is. Yeah.
And I'm
all
catching
shade
it
being
too.
thrown.
I'm catching it.
You are, and that's okay because you've been throwing it too.
Throwing what?
Shade, Larry. Shade. Clean off the glasses and be able to.
Wow. That is a crazy skit. That is a crazy damn skit. I ain't lying. I thought it was real. But I had another clip of a little smart mouth girl. It was actually a real one. I don't think I kept it on my thing though. So, but I wanted to show you something else here. Here is let's see if I got it here. This is a what's that one in? This woman right here leaves her baby to go fight. Wait a minute. Now notice this one woman's dragging a baby. See that?
Oh my God!
That's the baby she's pulling right there. You see that? That's the baby. She said, leave my baby. I want to fight. Let leave the baby. If he get his head, somebody hit him upside the head. That's okay. Now, see, a lot of this stuff can be avoided now. I'm gonna try to help some of you. Now I know it's not gonna do no good for some of you, because no matter what I say, you're not gonna listen to it anyway. But if you could stop listening to people who they're like a one-trick pony, all they talk about is either racism or how bad women is, how bad men is. If you can just listen to somebody else who has more than one subject to talk about, it'll help you out. It'll help your mind grow a little bit, because if you just pick one thing and just keep harping on it all the time, you develop tunnel vision. And that's what's happening a lot of times. They get in these echo chambers and somebody is telling them every day how to get more. If you see how offended they be online in the comments and stuff, that's right, I'm so offended. Well, I don't even understand. If you don't even know all the evidence behind something, how could you become so offended? This is why I never understood the whole Nolan Wells case, because according to all the things we've seen, even the independent autopsy, they didn't come back and say it was foul play. But when you're looking for a certain narrative, it no matter what nobody says, because you're not going to listen to anything anyway. It's that you got your mind made up about something and you're not taking no other no's or anything else. I know what I want to hear. And if I don't hear what I want to hear, I'm not going to listen. Now, conservatives do this sometimes too, but liberals are notorious for doing this. Having a narrative, showing them facts only pisses them off. I've had this problem with some conservatives. They'll get so mad and say, wait a minute, you're mad because all I did was point out the evidence or the facts or the logic behind, or here's the video and showing you something. Then they get more and more upset. You can't have a conversation with somebody who's offended by facts. The conversation is not going to go well. If you look at these last couple of cases, whether it be Carmelo Anthony, whether it be George Floyd, whether it be Trayvon Martin, it doesn't matter. Every time there's something going on, they latch onto it, and they don't even try to get the facts right. They'll latch on to something and just run with a story, no facts whatsoever, and then they'll get mad when you don't adhere to what they're saying. Now, you should be offended by Ben Crump trying to read, like right now.
It goes, the gunshot wound of the head. A, the injury, proliferation of the left internal subra. Now I'm looking at this word because I know it's not subdural artery, but it's
See, that should be offensive right there. When Kamala Harris, who wanted to run for president, is can't even answer what she actually stands for, that should be offensive to you. But it seems to me they never get offended about the right things. Always offended about something that they don't even need to be offended about. Like, why are you so offended about that? But if you tell them not to get offended by something, they get offended about every little thing. They really do. Let's see. The gunshot wound, the goonshot. I don't know what a goonshot is. I thought it was a gunshot, but hey, who am I? Where's that other one I had? Oh, man. I want you to see these cops was having a hard time. I've never seen anything like that. It was 3 cops, 1 man. They was wrestling down. They started tasing him. He literally gets up, throws the cops off of him, gets in his car. They're tasing him while in the car. He drives off. Like, y'all can't handle me. Y'all can't handle me. He literally punked the cops. He literally punked the cops. 3 cops. And they couldn't even, look at this. They all had him down. He just manhandled the cops, raised up, threw him off, went and got in his car. They was tasing him. He drove off. This dude's like a goon on there. Them cops is saying we don't want no part of that Negro. He just threw them off like they were nobody. Got in his car and left. They didn't even try to chase him. They said he too strong for us. He too strong. He manhandled the damn cops. I wanted to show you. What's the other one? Hold on a minute. Fighting. That's one. Now, did you guys see that? Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Did you guys see that damn flood in I think it was Naples, China, or something like that? Watch this. You may have saw it. Look at this. This is I thought this was some kind of like a movie or something. The people is running, but there ain't no running away from this. I think 31 people were killed. This is scary as hell. You're not escaping this. This water is coming like a mighty rushing wind. It was like the Red Sea would close on Pharaoh and his army. Look at this water rushing in. Look at this. It literally just takes them. This is not a movie. This is real life. That's crazy. It just took them out like that. I said, damn, that's scary. That is freaking scary right there. This was over in China. I think it was Naples, if I'm not mistaken. Look, it just swept everybody away. They didn't have a chance. That water, I said, damn. But they're gonna show it again. Look how much water that is. I think they had an earthquake. I can't remember. But look, it's from another angle. The people saw it coming, but it was too late. All these buses and stuff is over. This house, everything in its path, they took it out. Demolished everything. Now they said this was China. The posters I read was like 5 different ones, and this is TMC. TMC said it was China. Watch this. The people are trying to run, but it ain't no escaping. That's scary as hell. This is some apocalypse looking stuff here. Look at that. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. That's devastating now, man. It ain't nothing you can do. There ain't no escape. You're not getting away from that. There's no way. I'm going to show it one more time. But you're not getting away from this. That's crazy, man. Look at that. You can't tell me that ain't crazy as hell. You got to know you're not going to make it. That's scary the hell out of anybody. That's crazy, man. Wow. That is crazy. I think that, well, from what I read, it was called NAPAL, Naples, China, is what they were saying. Because there's like 3 or 4 stories about it. And they said from what I read, I didn't read all the story. It's some about it was an earthquake, they say. And this earthquake, I don't know if it damaged the dams and stuff. I thought China said they had such a strong infrastructure that it can survive earthquakes. Well, evidently it didn't, because that's devastating. It ain't nothing gonna be left on that, man. That is devastating. And they was trying to run, but it was too late. When you can run like a cheetah, you ain't getting away from that. And he probably drowned him and knocked him around. Boy, that is scary as hell. I bet their heart was beating. Look how he just destroyed the buildings and took away the buses and everything. If it's doing this to buildings and buses, imagine what it's going to do to the human body. Look how he just took out that building. Everything just bam. Wow. That's crazy, man. So some of that stuff, that debris probably fell on top of them. That's devastating, man. That is crazy. That's crazy. I'm going to see if I didn't want to download it. I'm going to see if they just let me play it. This is Master P talking about what we told you about. I think Clever said they may try to make him apologize. I didn't think he apologized, but
if I could do it, anybody could do it. You don't have to.
Can you guys hear that? Make sure you can hear it. Sometimes it don't be, you can't hear it good. Let's see. All right, he got it. Are you guys hearing that?
To be the smartest person in the world. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You just got to have integrity and do good business. And these doors will open up for you. Building great relationships. And I think that's the biggest thing for me, trying to get that negative mindset out of our culture, because they still going back to, oh man, slavery, they did us this. And I'm like, you still harping on that, man. I never harped on that.
He said, I never harped on that. It's that Louisiana accent. He didn't harp on that. He says he made it. Coming from the projects, he made it. He moved out of the projects in Louisiana. He moved to California. He made it. Built a record. He said, if he made anybody, he said, but if you're harping on slavery all the time, you can't make it.
Because I can't change the past, but I can change the future.
This guy don't like what he's saying either.
And I think you got to get used to us being successful. And I think a lot of us, we block our own blessings because we don't think that we could do it because we're looking at a color. So, I mean, Muhammad Ali was a guy that, and I loved like his story because he didn't care about that. He just wanted to be around good people, but he did represent for the culture. Right. And I want more African-American owned tennis shoe companies. I don't want this just to be me. I want so many different product brands owned by us, but making it for everybody. Because think about it, when other cultures make products, they don't make it for them, they make it for everybody.
See, that's the point. Quit talking about, I'm gonna make it for black culture. That's stupid. You got a business, you want everybody to come to your business. He's saying, I'm making tennis shoes for everybody. I'm not gonna just say it for black people.
And so I want that mindset of our people. If I could change that, that's the way we're going to bridge the wealth gap.
See, they don't want to hear that kind of talk. Now, I think they tried to make him apologize because they didn't like what he was saying. In other words, he was saying, quit concentrating on race all the time, and you probably can get further. You can't concentrate on all the time. I mean, all the freaking time. That's what I worked for a guy one time. It was a company, and he told me, he asked me a question too. It was another black guy there. And everything was race with this guy. Everything. Whenever somebody did, no matter what they did, they could do it to a white person the same way. As soon as they do it to him, it's all about racism. And I remember the guy who owned the company asked me, he said, you mind if I ask you a question? I said, yeah, go ahead. He says, why don't you act like some of the other blacks? He said, because every time you tell them something, they always blame it on race. And he said, it don't got nothing to do with race. I don't understand. I said, because I don't harp on that BS. All damn day is tiresome, first of all, and then it stops you from actually moving on and getting better because you concentrate on the wrong damn thing all the time. I said, I don't got time for that. I said, I never did. I said, maybe they was raised like that and somebody told them to keep concentrating on that, but I wasn't raised to keep concentrating on that. And I got a mind of my own. I'm not a very good at following dumbasses anyway. I tell them, I said, I don't follow behind dumbasses. Somebody doing something stupid, I don't care what race it is. It's stupid. And I'm going to say it's stupid. I'm not going to pretend. I don't scratch when I'm not itching, and I don't jump if I'm not playing basketball. So I'm not going to listen to everything somebody else say just because of their skin color. I don't really care about that. If you're a piece of crap, I don't care if you're white, black, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Asian, whatever you is, you piece of crap. You just a piece of crap. Skin color ain't got nothing to do with that. And if you got integrity, don't matter what kind of color, what color you are. If you got integrity, you'll be surprised if we can get someone just to change their mindset. Get the chip off your shoulder. That chip is too heavy. You walk around with that chip on your shoulder. If your mammy didn't treat you right, your daddy didn't treat you right, or you ran into one white racist and stuff. If you're gonna say that right there, what if whites or Latinos said we're not gonna deal with no blacks because of we saw some blacks online acting a fool? Then you would say that was racist. But when you do it, it's not racist. There's no such thing as all one color or anybody that's bad. All white people ain't bad. All black people ain't bad. All Asians, all Latinos. There's no such thing as all. Some people are bad. Now, we all sinners, but you can't find no race that everybody's bad. I think they're all bad. Well, see, that's stupidity on your part. Because you're saying that God made one race and said all of them are bad. So I don't care if it's a white supremacist and all blacks is bad. I don't listen to that crap either. Because there's no such thing as all of one race being bad. But you can get a certain amount of people act such a fool that it turns other people off about you. You can't act a fool all the damn time. Nobody wants to see that. You'll be surprised how many times that you don't have any issue if you just be nice. Being nice sometimes will get you more. Now, sometimes some people you're going to have to check them because some people will get out of line and they'll start talking like right there. It was just today. I just corrected some dude today. He was doing something. I was doing some business or something. He started. I said, "Hold on a minute, fella." I said, "Why you getting all cranked up like that and stuff?" I said, "You need to tone that down. First of all, you're not scaring nobody by getting yourself all worked up. You need to pipe it on down. I don't give a damn if you're upset because you don't want to get me upset too. So if you got a problem, you need to discuss something. Let's discuss it like men and quit getting your feelings and screaming and hollering because all that do is piss me off. Because I don't care nothing about you screaming and hollering and stuff like that. You're going to talk to me with some respect or we're not going to talk at all." So, and he piped it right there. I ain't finna do all that right there. We in person now. We can lay hands on one another. You think you're finna get all disrespectful and stuff. I'm talking to you like respectful and you losing your mind or something. That's a good way to get punched in your mouth. Because I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to be Christian. But see, some people, sometimes they just need a good ass whooping. David knew that. Because David said, "I'm not going to talk to Goliath. We're done talking." Sometimes you got to be done talking. Elijah, when he was going against the prophets of Baal, Elijah, he had a meeting. They had all that time to do so. They had been killing prophets and stuff. And after he got to winning the battle of whose God is really God, he told people, "Let's kill all these false prophets now." He said, "We gave him a chance time now." He should have took out Jezebel then too. But her time came too. Everybody has a time. Everybody has an appointment. You got an appointment too. Do you realize that you have an appointment? See, the clock is ticking. You got an appointment with death too. Everybody's got an appointment with death. Dolly Parton, the great Dolly Parton, just died now. And I know some people gonna have something. One thing I said about Dolly Parton is she kind of stayed out of politics. Now, when the COVID was going on, she did try to get people to take the COVID. Now, I don't know I guess she may have took it too, because this is what I found out with some people. If you got something is wrong in your body, taking that jab, sometimes it is accelerated. If it's something already going on, that freaking jab was accelerating people's stuff, and it was causing them. Well, if you had some cancer in your body, it accelerates it. If you had some diabetes or something, now it didn't work the same way on all people, but some people it will work like that. Now, I thought Dolly Parton was good. She's a damn good businesswoman. Because Dolly Parton played that ditzy blonde very well because the woman was a shrewd businesswoman. She just let everybody else think she didn't know what she was talking about. Everybody thought Dolly Parton was the big boob, blonde hair, ditzy right now. She was a shrewd businesswoman. Sometimes it's best to let people think you're stupid. Let people think you don't know what you're talking about. Now, the story I heard about the song, I Will Always Love You, Elvis tried to get the song from Dolly Parton, I Will Always Love You. But Elvis wanted to take the song from Dolly and says that when Elvis sings a song, he likes to take the song and get ownership of it. Dolly said, you're not getting my song. You can sing it and I get royalties off it because she let Whitney Houston sing it. She got royalties, but she said, I'm not giving up my song. Dolly Parton wrote a lot of songs too. I think she may have been worth about $500 million. She was worth a lot of money. And she gave away a lot of money. She did a lot of charity though. She kind of stayed out of just being too political too. I think that's best. Some of these other singers and stuff maybe learn something from Dolly Parton. Now you shouldn't have let them use you, Dolly, for that jab commercial about the vaccine. And she sung Jolene for you to get the vaccine. She shouldn't have done that right there, but I didn't have a problem with Dolly Parton. I liked Dolly. Dolly was a hell of a businesswoman, and the way that she handled some people, because when they tried to bait her in, she didn't get baited in on some of that stuff. Now that don't mean Dolly was perfect or something, but sometimes it's best to let people think you're not as smart when you are actually smart. Let them think you're dumb. And then they'll underestimate you then. That's the art of war right there. I guess she read the art of war or something because she knew how to let people think one thing and do another thing. Let's see. And that's another thing. Oh, Ms. Parker said she was going to lose her job for 20 years over a jab too. Yeah, they was threatening people to make them take the jab, and now nobody's been held accountable for that. Some people actually lost their job too behind that damn jab, man. They was forcing people to take some. And here's the thing is, the doctors knew it wasn't safe. Anthony Fauci knew it wasn't safe. I mean, they would experiment on people and didn't get mad because you didn't take. I think all of them need to be sued. The way they was uprooting people's lives and stuff, and some people will never get their lives back from what they did, the whole jab. But if the quote black community want to get upset about something, why don't you start getting upset about the way some of you are acting online and being videotaped and acting a plumb fool, fighting all the time, all this violence towards your own people and stuff. So why don't you focus on it and still focusing on some damn Halloween costume or focusing on a fake story on Texas Roadhouse? Can't get anywhere because you're too busy with foolishness. You can't squat at every damn fly. You be all day long swatting at flies and stuff. Do something different. Sometimes it reminds me, you know those love bugs? It's got to be some of the dumbest insects. Are love bugs considered insects? You know the little black ones that they be like, I guess they be doing the nasty, and they be flying into your windshield. They fly into everything. And this is a season for them, especially when I go up in the country. Man, those bugs be all over you, all in you. I took a picture. I was in this little country store, and man, every time you open the door, they just flooded all in there on the floor. And so I said, damn, these bugs are bad up here. But they're so stupid though. In some ways, they kind of remind me of black people because they're always doing something stupid like that. Like you flying into a windshield. We love each other. Let's just have sex and fly into a windshield. Doesn't make any sense to me. And by the time you check your car, your grill and your freaking windshield is just covered with them black bugs. They just connected. They say they're having sex and just flying into the windshield. Let's die, Romeo and Juliet. Just killing themselves. That's crazy. Them some of the craziest damn insects I've ever seen. They have no remorse for common sense. They ain't got the common sense of nothing. Some of the dumb, they love dying. Like we can't wait to die. Let's fly into something while we're making love. Dumb as hell. But anyway, we got to get out of here. God bless you, Common Sense Nation. We will check back with you and update you on some things.